At 75 years old, Suzi Quatro has finally chosen to speak more openly about one of the most talked-about collaborations of her career, her connection with Chris Norman. But to understand why that partnership mattered so deeply, you have to understand the journey that brought her there. Born Suzi Quatro on June 3, 1950 in Detroit, Michigan, Suzi showed remarkable musical instincts almost from the moment she could walk. Raised in a household where music was part of everyday life, with her father Art Quatro working as a musician, sound and creativity surrounded her from childhood. That environment did more than encourage her talent, it gave her the confidence to believe she belonged on stage. By her teenage years, Suzi was already performing publicly. Alongside her sisters, she formed the all-female garage rock band, The Pleasure Seekers, a bold move at a time when women were rarely taken seriously as instrumentalists. Suzi played bass, shared vocals, and displayed a commanding stage presence that set her apart early on. Those formative years laid the groundwork for the image and attitude that would later redefine what a woman in rock music could look like. Everything changed in the early 1970s when British producer Mickey Most recognized her potential. Suzi made the risky decision to move to the United Kingdom, where audiences were more open to women breaking rock traditions. In 1973, she exploded onto the scene with Can the Can, a high-energy anthem that topped UK charts and sold millions worldwide. It was a clear statement that Suzi Quatro was not here to blend in. Throughout the decade, hits like 48 Crash, Devil Gate Drive, and The Wild One cemented her reputation as a powerful, unapologetic force. Dressed in leather and armed with a bass guitar, she challenged stereotypes head-on and demanded recognition. As a serious musician, her influence extended far beyond the charts. Suzi became a blueprint for future generations, inspiring artists like Joan Jett, Chrissy Hynde, Debbie Harry, and the Runaways. At the same time, she expanded her reach through acting, becoming a familiar face on American television as Leather Tuscadero on Happy Days. Whether on stage or on screen, she remained authentic, proving she was far more than a novelty. As the years passed, Suzi never slowed down. She continued touring, recording, and even hosting radio shows on BBC Radio 2, where she shared her deep love of rock music and decades of first-hand experience. Albums like Back to the Drive and No Control showed her creative fire was still burning strong well into the modern era. Yet among all her achievements, one song continues to hold a special place in fans' hearts: her 1978 duet Stumbling In with Chris Norman of Smokey. At the time, neither expected it to become a global hit. Suzi has since explained that from the moment they sang together, the chemistry felt effortless. There was no ego, no rivalry, just mutual respect and a shared joy in creating something meaningful. The song climbed to number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 and became a timeless classic. For decades, fans speculated about their bond. Suzi has now clarified that while they shared a deep connection, it was always professional and rooted in friendship. Both were married, and both respected those boundaries. What made the song endure, she believes, was its honesty. It captured the feeling of stepping into something uncertain, a moment everyone can relate to. Looking back, Suzi sees Stumbling In as a gift, one that revealed a gentler, more emotional side of her artistry. Even today, she and Chris Norman remain friends, reunited by a song that continues to resonate across generations. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the life and legacy of Suzi Quatro, make sure to subscribe to Hollywood Bulletin and press the bell icon so you never miss another powerful story from the world of music and entertainment.